Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another review. This could be my second review. I still gotta do a South of Midnight review, which I would have to move back to the main um, internal hard drive as soon as I can. But yeah, I have been playing this game for 83 hours in total. 83 hours in total. And I think I'm ready to give the review. Yes, I haven't beat the whole game yet, but I think I'm ready. So we're gonna go ahead and just exit out here, and then I'll get back to you. All right, first of all, we need to talk about the scenery, the basically the graphics of this game. And for you guys that are going to be on YouTube and that you're going to be watching this when I actually edit the stream down and get it on there. This is not on 4K TV. I don't have any kind of ray tracing on, and the game looks like this. The lighting effects for the game is phenomenal. No jagged like shadows. Everything is perfect. It's pretty much one of the better lightings in the game I've seen. The design of each area is amazing. As you see, I did, for you guys that don't know, you had to get further into the game in order to get SK to fly. So I can pretty much go around now and show you guys the scenery. I mean, even the water, without any kind of like 4K or ray tracing, still looks really, really detailed and fantastic. And not that many games do this that well. It's unfortunate that this game is on Unreal Engine 5. The only issue that I have with Unreal Engine 5 is, yes, I'm playing on console. I don't really have that much issues. But for PC players, there's stutters and everything else. And we have been waiting forever for their so-called update to the engine to fix the stutters and everything. It's just been way too long. We heard about this months and months ago. We still are waiting. But everywhere you go, all the bosses you fight, every single kind of designs are like totally different. There's a large variety of different enemy types. A lot of these, as you can, as you'll be able to tell, I'll probably end up getting into some of the fights. So I can show you guys. I'll probably end up going to the endless tower because it's easier to be kind of show you guys the different kind of types of creatures and stuff. But this is all just done by 30 people. I think it's like 31, 32. I can't remember. It's around 30 people. And you see the passionate and everything that went into this game. And you know it's going to be good when the game comes out, right? And they come out and say, just to hit Ubisoft in the fucking face, they go and say, well, we were bored of Ubisoft, so we wanted to make our own game and our own company. And you can see, like, how talented these guys are. So we're going to go into here, and then I'll get back to you guys. This is basically the Endless Tower. If you guys are wondering how to get in here, you go right at the bottom. There's a small platform you can go into. But yeah, we'll go in here. I'm going to show you guys some of the combat, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the camp to show you guys the camp. Now, I can't show you guys the dialogue necessarily as much in detail as I can, but the dialogue is fantastic. Fantastically written. And it gets you hooked. The characters aren't even DEI bullshit. These are actual characters that you can actually fall in love with. And it goes to show how, like I said, I've been playing this game for 83 hours. I just checked today because you always had to give the app like 2 hours to kind of update itself from when you jump off the game to for it to update. But I mean, this area is pretty, like, it's just pretty unique. Every single area you find in here is unique. And look at the light rays. The light rays alone can get you excited for the game. Like I said, this is not even 4K. It's not ray tracing, and it looks like this. You can see the shadows coming off of the different objects and blocking the light, and it's and then the design of this certain characters like this. Like, this is a fading woman. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. I'm not gonna tell you who the fading people are, but because it's story based, I'm trying not to do any stories so I can show you guys. But yeah, we're gonna go straight in, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the combat mechanics, because all of these, you know what? Let me show you guys the characters in my build. Everyone is gonna have a different build, by the way. Everyone's gonna have a enormous different build. These are my main characters I use: is Lune, Verso, and Mael. Monica, Monoko, and Seal are my two backups, because they're better for me as a backup than they are for my main crew. I am stuck on this. I gotta level up a little bit more. But I want to get this review out as quickly as possible. So I gave myself 80 hours, and I surpassed that a little bit. So we're going to go to stage 1, and I'm going to skip the trial 3s just because of time consuming, and I want to show you guys more of the gameplay, the more of the different things. A lot of the enemy designs are going to be looking like they're inspired by Dark Souls and Demon Souls, Elden Ring. You're going to see a lot of that. Everything that you see in this game can be put on a painting and hung up in my room. Every single location is different. Every single location has their own kind of variety of enemies. Every single location is just so beautiful to look at. Whether it be the battlefield or the underwater, like the flying sea, as they call it, or basically the meadows. Like, there's some meadows like you can go to. The yellow harvest is really fun to look at, and that one is really beautiful to look at. You even got the it's a spire like area. I can't think what it's called. People in the comments down below can help me. But yeah, we're gonna show you guys the combat, and I'm gonna show you guys just trial 1, and then we'll go from there. But I mean, this parry system is awesome. I just gotta get used to it. And as you see, I'm gonna turn my TV down so you guys don't hear an echo, because I forgot I was actually playing this. Okay, so you guys go. So now you guys don't have to hit the echo. But as you see, I have anything that's 7 or up. They're called Devastator attacks, and Devastation attacks are going to be key. You can hook up whatever you want. You can get your skills up, and it's unique to see everyone's different kind of play styles. Angry Joe is playing it right now, and I love that. He's actually getting into it. He's actually on stream right now playing this game, and he's having a humongous blast. Now, if Angry Joe watches this, I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna call you out. Why the hell are you using auto? Why are you using auto for your time events? That makes no sense. But as you see, I can pretty much find their weakness, right? And I know this guy can die quickly, so I'm gonna go for this guy. And I do not use auto. I don't think auto is gonna be... Oh, that was a gradient attack. I should have waited. But now we're gonna go for this guy right here, and as you see, I can mark him. I'm hoping to mark him again. Alright, never mind. If I can attack, I mean, my characters are pretty high up. We are going to slow them down, and the cool thing is so Lune, so we have Mael. You can use her as one or two options. She could be basically the defense. Like, she could defend the people of the group, which I use her as both. I use her as a like a glass cannon and a defender. That's what makes this game so great, because everyone has their own abilities, everyone has their own style. With Lune here, If you guys ever want to know where to go to get this outfit, just let me know in the comments. I can actually take you guys to the place to show you guys where to get it. But yeah, and it's just, her thing is she's a mage. She's an elemental mage. So I have fire damage I can do. I can do ice damage, which slows them down, which is very, very helpful, which I'm going to do in a minute. I can heal my teammates. And I can go to RT and it just automatically use all my stains I collect. So you collect stains in her little amulet to the right. And then you can use all the stains you collect with the mayhem. Then you got lightning, you got earth. I got all her elements going. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys this. And now if you watch to the left, you will see that the next one to attack is going to be this guy right here that I'm looking at. But since I chose the crippling tsunami, I do damage to all of them, and it's one hit. But basically I can just go like that, hit A, and of course it kills them, but it weakens their speed. Now my L is going to go instead of him, which I can just go ahead and hit. All these weapons types too is what I'm going to show you guys next, as you see trial complete. But there's so many more, like, just designs of enemies, and the boss fights are hard. Now granted, I'm playing on one higher difficulty than normal, and that's because like my friends would tell you, I'm psychotic. I like to play on harder difficulties. I like to experience the how hard the game can be. But if you go to here and we look at all their weapons, now I don't have that many weapons from Monoko yet, unfortunately. But oh, I do have it at level 31. That's light damage? Yeah, hook it. I mean, look at the weapon designs. Look how unique every single weapon is. It's just amazing. And then you can level up these weapons as well, and which I'll show you guys here when I get to the certain thing. But all her weapons are unique. And some of the weapons are just really pretty to look at. Just the only thing is I have to use Stalin because it's the highest damage plus it's fire, so I can apply fire. But as you can see, each weapon also has a different level perk. For one, Stalin will apply burn to myself when I start. But then I got this one and this one, and then I can go to Verso, and I can go and click on all his weapons. And I mean, look at all his weapons. All his weapons are unique. I don't know why I would use hands. But you know, it's just so unique, and every single weapon has their own perks and their own disadvantages, and it's so much fun to play around with this. With even Lune has different kinds of weapons and the different kinds of perks. If you guys want to look at all these, you guys can, and pause the video as I'm going. That's why I'm going this slow, to show you guys the weapons. 31. Ooh, lightning. Ooh, 31. What's the other one at? Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick with the 31. A lot of these enemies that I had to fight are weak to lightning. Of course, my cigar went out. Then we got all her scythes, and there's a reason she uses the scythe, and you'll find out, you know, as you go along. Like I said, I'm not gonna do no spoilers. I want everyone to experience it for your own self, and don't tell anyone. But I did buy the game. And I was supposed to save up for Baldur's Gate 3, but I went ahead and bought this game because I really like it, and I want to, you know, support the game reaching even 2 to 3, even 4 million copies sold. But that's hush hush between us all. But yeah, no, so yeah. getting back to it, like it's just amazing what these devs have done. I think 23 is my highest. I was going with this one for a while, but I'm gonna switch to that because not only that, but it is physical damage. So physical damage is the sword. Just so you guys know, it's just physical damage. That's what element it is. But we're gonna go ahead and even, you know what? Let me just show you guys the ridiculousness of the outfits. I mean, look at my Pictos. The Pictos system is amazing. I mean, you got so many Pictos, and I have over 100, and I think it's like 111. But I'll just scroll down to show you guys. I gotta go over this just to get it off my thing. But look how many Pictos there are. And the Pictos can be leveled up by just doing battles. You'll get randomized, random battles, and sometimes your Pictos will just randomly go up. It doesn't matter if you have them equipped or not; it'll just still go up. It's a unique mechanic and stuff, and it's really fun to mess with. I cannot stress this enough. You want to know why I play AA in mostly indie games? This is a AA company. They didn't need all these, big budget just to make this game look good and play as long. The length of this game is taking me longer because I'm trying to go through, level up, and actually take down the bosses, which I've been streaming every night pretty much. I have a lot of friends like Elvish, Aku, Greasy, JB. I have all these people that would just come in and randomly talk to me, and this game is just beautiful. I don't see this game not winning awards at the end of the year. The music, as you can hear in the background, each area has its own music, and when you get to a certain part of the game, you will go through and hear every single level of music that you've been through to the main campaign, to the main storyline. You will hear it go through, and you can just, oh my gosh, if I can have this soundtrack, and that's another thing too, is the soundtrack is just beautiful. And I cannot stress this enough. This is how you make a game. This is how you get people to love your game. They didn't show anything off at all. Just a FYI. And it just catches me dumbfounded. But as you see, look at me. I even have almost all of her abilities. And now what's cool is some of these Pictos, they have the Lumina system. And it's so fucking fun. So you can get these special stones that give you Lumina for certain characters. Now each stone can only be used on a character and actually consumes. So you can, my best bet would probably be every time you get like 50 Lumina stones, or even 25. You want to do about 25 to 50. You want to use it on every single character because it is going to be kind of offsetting when you have them just be kind of one has more Lumina than the other. But you can go and use all these kinds. These are Pictos that you can also use in the Lumina system. And so what happens is that I still got to go through and collect them all. Get them all ranked up and everything. But when you go and you fully do 4 battles, which I'm gonna end up doing with all my Lumina, I'm just gonna go to the old area, the area you first start at, and just win 4 battles with any kind of Lumina that I can put on, and I haven't got ranked up all the way yet. I'm just gonna do that just to get them all. But once you get that, and you get that actually upgraded, you can use your Lumina to go in and actually place those on without having to use pick those. Pick those will make you not able to use this on here. So as you see, I own that one and own that one with her, and also own Second Chance with her. So what does that mean, Jeff? Well, I'm going to tell you. Means that this is already applied to her, and she doesn't need to use the 40 to Lumina to actually get Second Chance. Second Chance is going to be your main go-to. By the way, you're going to need Second Chance. Now, that being said, there's also all kinds of outfits and hairstyles you can find throughout the game. You can buy from merchants. Merchants are really fun to go and talk to. Some of them you can battle to unlock their secret inventory. And some of them are really just bitches, because I had trouble with a couple of them. Yeah, so I just cannot give this game less than 10 out of 10. It feels great to level these characters up. It feels great to feel like you're doing something, like you're progressing through the story. The story is written so remarkably good that it's really hard to put this game down. And it's kind of running my life in this is basically my game of the year. This is so innovative with the different mechanics that you can put into. This is how you innovate the game. Yes, it is a lot of inspiration from JRPGs, but it has its own twist. And I cannot say this enough. This, I've always said on any kind of stream. You can ask anyone that knows me. Every single time I'm on stream and I'm talking to my friends on while I'm in doing the stream, basically what I say is, this is the first ever FRPG. Screw JRPG, this is the first ever FRPG. The French can make games. They got a lot of talent. It's just ruined by AAA corporations. And it's sad to see. Really sad to see. But now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna basically go back to the continent and show you guys the camp upgrades. I mean, it's a typical upgrade system, but you get 3 points every single time you level up. So, and I don't want to level them up until I get Mael leveled up and the other 2 leveled up. So I'll probably end up doing that later. You got different skills with every single one of them. Like I think it's like 20 skills. Gradient skills are learned at camp. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to camp. I'm gonna show you guys every single. So I still gotta get some skills from them. That's why I'm trying to level them up. Every time you level up, you get a skill point. So I'm trying to level them up. The only thing is Monoko will have to end up being my main squad, because in order to get their limbs to make Monoko actually turn into them, you have to have him actually in the battle. If he's fighting, he will collect them. So, I mean, I got a lot of these just because my main squad died and I just collected the foot. But yeah, let me go to the camp and then I will talk some more. Okay, so when you're out here in the wilderness, in the world map, you can pretty much call camp whenever you want. It doesn't matter what you're playing on, it's always going to be down, except for PC. But I don't recommend playing PC with a keyboard, just because of there have been some of my friends that are actually on PC that say that the controller is the best way to be playing it. So if you are going to be trying this out or buying this and you're going to be playing on PC, best to have a controller to hook up. And that is because the parry system and the dodge mechanics have a small delay. I don't know why people are trying to fix it. If you find a YouTube video and you want to help everyone else in the comments, or you want to help anyone else, so you can find a video to fix that, please feel free. If you guys want to DM me on my Twitter, it's down in the description, just like my Twitch when I do these live and I do the reviews live. And it's fun to be able to go and talk to people. Like right now, Elvis is watching, and he's watching me do the review. I'm trying to hurry up and get this going because they have been inviting me to a party, and I don't want to, feel like I'm ignoring them. So just give me a second here. And like I said, you can go to camp wherever you want. Whenever you want to go to camp, you just press down and voila. But yeah, again, if you guys find out anything to fix the little issues with the keyboard and mouse, please let me know. You can go to here every time you find music. I mean, I found a lot. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I got 23 music, and you can click on any of these. And the best thing is this game is all the music is made by the devs themselves, so you don't have to worry about copyright or anything like that. And the music is beautiful. And like I said, if I can have the whole soundtrack, and I'm hoping the devs are looking at this, but if I can have your soundtrack, please let me know. There's a reason that this game is also being made into a movie. If you guys don't know, there's an article you can read on. But at camp, what you want to do is you want to always go to the fire. Now it's not going to be on here because I already done where I can check on everyone. But if it says check up on everyone, you want to do that. If it says write down in the journal, write down in the journal. You want to do that. You want to talk to everyone. I already got there.
Indeed. Life is more colourful with Noko by my side.
Maybe we could stop by the Gestural village for a little bit. We need more supplies anyway.
That would be lovely.
See? Voice acting is superb. And so basically when you go and talk to these people, like I said, so you always want to do the two I said before, and you always want to talk to people. The writing alone will make you just love this game, and it has a lot of emotions. And without giving the story away, I will tell you this game has made me cry 5 times. I have cried 5 times playing this game. I can feel their emotions, and yes, I am the woman in the relationship. I have emotions and stuff. Even though I'm Scorpio, I do have emotions, and I will. You can ask anyone. I will tell you guys when I actually feel like this got to me. This game got to me 5 times. But like Mel here, you won't have these 2 options. Just to let you know, when you first start, you're only going to speak to Mel.
Poetry lately.
I'm not really inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more of that wine you like. Maybe that'll help.
And then speaking of SK, I'm hoping I get a plushie of him. This is my favorite character.
Let's explore under the ocean.
And if this character sounds familiar to you guys, Sega fans will pick it up quickly. This is the same voice actor that did a special Sonic character, and I'm not going to say who it is because I'd rather you guys guess, but Sonic fans will know. Just listen to the voice.
Scared of what we'll find there.
The stones of the sea are my friends too.
Like I said, I'm not going to say who it is, but Sonic fans will pick it up. And so when you...
I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know.
Well, so I
I'm going to skip past this so you guys can see others. Basically, when you do this, it's going to ask you if you want to spend the night with them. You spend some time with them. Say yes. When you get their relationship going up to a certain point, you'll start getting special items, and you'll start getting their gradient attacks, and that's what you need. You need to get the relationship up to get all the way to max to get their level 3 radiant skills. And now when you get to level 3, It's going to be kind of hard because some of them are going to have you actually take on bosses that are going to be severely difficult. I don't recommend doing Minoko's until you hit about 70. I had to do it when I was at 75 level. The only reason I say that is give you guys a lower one is because I am on a hard difficulty, so they're going to be harder for me. For you guys that are playing on normal, I'm gonna guess probably around like 65, 70 level, and then do Minoko's. Same with Mael. You want to definitely do hers. I did mine at 65, so you want to do yours around like 60. But Minoko being the hardest out of all of them, and there's a reason why his is the hardest. You'll find out through the story. But then you also have this guy that would be over here. He's not here right now. Unfortunately, I can't really give out why he's not here right now. But there'll be a guy over here you meet. He's called the Curator. And he's going to also do what Mael is doing right now for me. He's going to upgrade your weapons and upgrade your resources. And whenever you get resources, make sure you do upgrade your characters a lot, as you're going to need to get those pictos through the Lumina system. When you get to a certain point, you'll meet this guy. You want to find all of his children. I only found 7 out of 9. I'm still actually in the middle of trying to find his last 2 children right now. Last night I was in the middle of doing it, but I had to quit. But yeah, so this is basically your camp, and whenever you need to leave your camp, it's also good to know that you can go to camp, straight to sleep, and then you'll be at a save point. When I say this, give you guys this tip, is because some of these enemies are going to be severely hard that you're going to roam around the map and fight, and it's best to be where you start. So if you get to like a boss, one of the bosses I can't fight right now, but I'll go and show you guys, is this like acorn looking like boss. And he's very, very difficult. He's one of the harder bosses that you can find. It's all basically it's all parries. You had to parry every single move he throws at you, and it's going to be irritating for you guys. And I can tell you guys that right now from experience, that he may or may not be your first choice to attack. He's around here somewhere. I think he's over yonder here. Let's see if I go this way. I think he's over here. But yeah, this dude is pain in the rear end, and I have not beaten him yet. And you can tell from me trying to find, I know where the location is because he was near the boss that you would have to fight from up here. When you go up this direction and you come over here instead, and actually I think he's in the next area. And you will have to learn how to parry a lot because of that dude right there. I'm not going to fight him at all because it's all parries, and not only that, but he drains your AP, which is frustrating. Oh, it is over here. Okay, so he's over here. It's going to be this guy right there. And he's going to be all parry. Now the cool thing is that you can go around him and go into that building, but prepare to fight 2 of the bosses. And but let's just say, like, you know, you're gonna fight this guy, right? You would automatically dismount. You don't need a dismount. I think you can do this through the being SK anyway. But if you go to camp, you want to camp, like say you're gonna fight him, right? You want to go to camp and then go and fight him, because you don't know what their level is going to be. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. But the boss battles are very, very unique in this game. So yeah, out of all the stuff I talked about, the different mechanics, basically different mechanics, the lighting, the storyline, the way that all the characters are written, that they are pretty much speaking, it's going to make you feel. Everything about this game has been 10 out of 10 for me. And after playing it for 83 hours, almost 84 now, because I've been going on with this review for a while, I can gladly give this game a 10 out of 10. It is the best game I have played this year. I don't care what game comes out. No offense to anyone that loves Doom, but I look for innovation. And when you innovate a genre like this, and it makes you have to use your brain and how to combo and do combos with different characters, it's just that kind of innovation that of the JRPG like turn-based. That's just amazing. This isn't just turn-based. It doesn't make you just sit there. And this is why I tell people all the time, if you don't like turn-based, you got to give this a chance. It's on Game Pass. Give it a chance. You have to give this game a chance. Best thing is for you guys that are Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Demon Souls and Bloodborne fans, this game has a severe spike in level and it's fun, and I love it. It makes me mad. It makes me mad at times, but I love this game. So yeah, I kind of recommend this to anyone that wants a good storyline and good gameplay mechanics. It's just a fantastic all around, and when you get to that Paintress, it becomes a whole new ball game. And this is why I can't really say anything else, so I'm gonna just leave you guys with this. It's on Game Pass, dude. Just play it. Or if not, if you guys are on PlayStation, or you guys don't have Game Pass on PC, you guys are kind of curious about it, you guys can always just go and look at other people's reviews and stuff, and they'll give you the same answer. There's a reason this game hit 1 million copies sold in 3 days. There's nothing else I can say. Just hope you guys like the review, and if you guys want to, you guys can leave a like or dislike. Either way, it helps the algorithm. If you guys want to and you guys like my content, go ahead and feel free to subscribe, but only if you like my content. I don't try to force people to subscribe or like the video. If you guys want to comment down below, give me what you guys got built, what your guys' different builds, and are you guys having fun with the game? What's your game experience like? Feel free to just leave that down in the comments and I will reply. But yeah, until next time, be kind to one another, and I will catch you guys later.